this is the story of how I became a YouTuber. And it is pretty, what do you call it? I don't know. It's pretty, I don't know. So here's the story, and enjoy the story. Saw the tutorial and jumped. And that's when I saw, wow. Yeah, and then I spawned into this world, and then I walk over to here, and then I see lava monkeys. And I thought I was in a video, and then I got that. And then, I was starting to think that I should do a YouTube channel, and then I thought I was in a YouTube video when I first started the game. I thought I was like in a YouTube video of like who can tag the most. I just fell from the tutorial and I saw that. And then let's just get back to the story. I walked to Stump. But bad thing, I couldn't reach it. I could not jump. I didn't know how to jump. And then someone helped me get up Stump. How lovely. And then I walked over to the computer. And then I walked over to the computer. Well, not. I started thinking, what if I make a YouTube channel? Yeah. So then I walked to sit, ready to make my idea come true. And then here was my first idea. So I went over to the store, and then I started to search. And then I tried to find something, and then I saw a TV. Well, not really, but then that didn't happen until I found and then I waddled over here, which had an arrow. And then I was searching for something that I can claim for my outfit. And then I just checked. I walked down to here, and I was like, whoa, what is that? Let me just turn on the switch. And then he turned on the blue switch, and then he was like, whoa, this is cool. Let me make my color code outfit. So he went to try out some color. And then he finally found the color code. He found this color code. And then this is going to be my thing. And then he got his first cosmetic, the Angry Bird. And he said, this is my YouTuber fit. And then he started to realize this name, this, and this. I don't think it's just right. So he went to the color code. 2, 4, 5. And he said, this is going to be the best color code. And then he started to make his cosmetics. And then he chose the hat. Ooh, this is gonna be a cool one. And finally, the bow tie. And then That's how I got my fit. Subscribe!